Good afternoon, folks. This is Arkstar Astronomy. We're coming to you from Northwest Arkansas. My name's Donnie, and this is my lovely wife, Donna.
We are astronomers and astrophotographers. If you would like to learn more, please visit our website at arkstarastronomy.com, which is designed by our son Tyler, who is our artist, designer, and editor.
Our goals with Arkstar Astronomy is to promote not only the hobby of astronomy, but astrophotography. We've been in visual astronomy for a lot of years, and it's been fantastic. And only in the last year, really, have we stepped up to the plate and started doing astrophotography. So some of the things we're going to discuss with you as we go along is how we've transitioned from visual astronomer to astrophotographers, and some of the trials and tribulations we've encountered, and some of the things that work well for us, and some of the things we've had issues with. Now, that being said, we're going to transition from that into reviewing products for other people, and we're going to, in fact, this evening, we've got something pretty exciting. A gentleman sent us some products to review and to discuss with you, and I think they're pretty awesome. And I'll give you a hint now. One of the things that is sort of the nemesis of astrophotographers is cable management. And, you know, with those cables running everywhere, it's easy to trip on them. It's easy to snatch equipment, to break USB ports, to break cabling. And there's all kinds of things that can make it really bad. And I think these products that this gentleman's come up with is something that's going to be fantastic. All right, guys, we've got these cables rigged up like I was talking to you about. And if you want to look at these things, it went from cables literally everywhere to this pair of cables running out, folding in here nicely into this product. And it's really fantastic. We love the clean lines, the clean look. And, you know, this is just our setup. And I'll talk about our setup a little bit. This particular telescope is an Explore Scientific 102 FCD 100. And with this, we have the ASI Pro mounted on the scope right now. We've got a Skywatcher Evo Guide scope with a nice guide camera on here that's ASI as well. This is a 174 specifically, and as I mentioned before, this is the ASI 2600 one-shot color camera. So this is what we currently have set up on here. In addition to that, Donna just pointed to this. This is a good point. We've got the ZWO's electronic automatic focus, or EAF, on here too, which also has cabling, which also has temperature probe and sensor on it. So we are powered, all of these things, through our Pegasus Micro that we've got up here in the front, this little blue box you see here. So we've got cabling for that as well. And it all does up pretty nicely. I really do like these things. And again, this gentleman sent these things on faith. He has not paid us anything to evaluate these products, and I certainly don't expect him to. But we have enjoyed the opportunity to review this. So we're going to take them out on the pier tomorrow when the weather permits, and it's nasty outside right now, but we will get to this. And we'll show you the continuation of the evaluation of not only this product, but the others as well. The pier segment, we're out here this evening, and I wanted to show you, first of all, what we've got here in the way of this cable organizer from the parts and pieces that the gentleman sent to us. They're absolutely incredible. And as you can see here, there's no way around having a couple of lines running down. But all in all, everything is up here and is tidy and neat. And again, this thing's fit and finish is fantastic. And this is just one of the items we'll be reviewing. But I wanted you to have an opportunity to see this thing at our pier and on the Explore Scientific 102 and get an opportunity to see it. So here it is firsthand, and we'll put it through its paces tonight. And I'll give you a follow-up review and let you know what we think about this item before moving on to the next items. So you guys have a wonderful evening. Stay tuned, and we'll keep you posted. Thank you. Welcome back, folks. Continuing on with our cable management organization, which, like I'd mentioned before, is kind of the nemesis of astrophotographers. We bring to you this ASI Air Plus cable management system that he has built. And again, those links will be at the end of the videos. But this thing goes on well. It fits well. And we've had issues. This is our Explore Scientific ED80 FCD, and it's an awesome little scope. It does a great job, but it's small, so there's not a lot of room for cable management. So we've always, used Velcro, and we've used twist ties and all sorts of things to try and deal with cable management. So I bring to you this thing here, and it is really good. If you'll look on here, you'll see, and Donna, if you want to hold that up, you'll see on here that these things have woven back and forth, and we have no cables hanging down. So basically with this unit, as you see it now, it would be a situation where you'd have an umbilicus coming down to your power supply, and beyond that, that's really it. So if you wanted your guide camera up here, it's going to attach and weave into these. Your primary camera, which we have on here now, which is an ASI 533. It really solves a lot of issues for people who use these small telescopes, like the Red Cat, to throw a name out there, and this Explore Scientific. So not only do you have this opportunity, but as we showed you before, he makes these products that will also go on the 533 if you had more cables to deal with, or would prefer using that over this. So again, this thing solves a lot of problems for these little scopes, and I know small scopes are real popular right now, especially the higher end scopes like this guy. And we'll continue on, and we're going to show you some of these other cable management products he's got as well. But a big shout out to him for this, because this has really solved a problem for us with this small scope. And we really appreciate you guys taking the time to see these things, and I hope that this helps you out as well. Okay, before we get into the little surprise we've got for you this evening about cable management, just a little more about us. And one of our passions is to bring outreach to the community in the form of not only astronomy, but astrophotography, and discuss those things with people. But more importantly, and something that's near and dear to my heart, is ecology. And nothing's more important when it comes to astronomy than light pollution. And light pollution hinders not only us as astronomers, but it's a situation where it is a problem for wildlife. It's a problem for waterfowl specifically that are migrating. It even impacts things like lightning bugs and other flora and fauna. So with that being said, that's going to be one of our passions as we go forward, and we're going to talk to people about ways to prevent light pollution. And we're not trying to eliminate lights, but we certainly want to be able to limit those in such a way that it not only doesn't hinder our hobby as much, but we can also protect our wildlife around us. We need to be good stewards of the planet. All right, folks, that pretty much concludes our address of cable management. We really appreciate you taking the time to join us. Like we had mentioned before, this is a new YouTube channel for us, and we look forward to many more. If you enjoy the content and you'd like to see more, please take the opportunity to smash that like button. I would like to ask some questions of Donna. I will say this. We got into astronomy a long time ago. We've been married over 30 years. And astronomy can be a lonely hobby, but it can be a rewarding hobby. And once we got into astrophotography, and we've only been astrophotographers for a little less than a year now, but it became a passion quickly, and it's something we enjoy together. And I encourage you guys to get out and enjoy it as well. If you enjoy astronomy, you'll certainly enjoy astrophotography. And I found my best friend to do astrophotography with, which happens to be my wife, Donna. And we have a blast doing this, sitting out in the yard and taking it easy and looking at the stars and having friends over and doing this too. We've had many opportunities to have friends over and share this with the community and doing outreach and things like that. So with that, I'd like to ask you, Donna. I said, what made you decide to go wholehearted into this, and what do you enjoy, and what are some of the problems you see?
I got into it for the astrophotography part. I love photography, and just viewing the night sky and seeing the pictures, they're just gorgeous. So I got into it for that. And for any ladies that are out there, it can be intimidating, but if you take baby steps and you start learning it and just take it slowly, it's very enjoyable. And I have learned a lot. I have learned more than I thought that I would ever have imagined learning. especially learning the equipment, learning the scopes, which scopes do which for viewing, and it has just been really, really rewarding, and I can't wait to have more out there and show the pictures and stuff that we've been doing.
That's fantastic. You know, we really appreciate friends and family and meeting new people as well. And this has given us an opportunity to share our passion with the community through outreach, Boy Scouts of America, and some of the other places. Astronomy is a close-knit family, but we're a small family, and ultimately just about everyone becomes aware of everyone else or gets to know everyone else. So we look forward to sharing this not only on our website, arkstarastronomy.com, but in the future we hope to produce a good deal more YouTube content, and look forward to seeing you guys in the future. And you guys keep looking up and stay safe, and we'll see you again soon.